Welcome back to the Premier League prediction videos. Last week we had no Premier League prediction video. No, it wasn't the international break. It was a break for my voice. Otherwise I would have lost it halfway through the video. Today features loads of interesting games that are going to happen tomorrow. Looking at it, there's no standout ones, but Aston Villa against Manchester United and Everton against Newcastle are going to be the ones what I'll be watching out for the most. Everton, Newcastle, one main reason. Newcastle doing well, Everton doing bad. Could be a high scoring game, but we have seen Everton go 2-0 up like they did against Aston Villa and then crumble again. So let's get into it with Crystal Palace against Liverpool. And just remember, this is a video where you can leave your thoughts down below. So remember, leave your, leave your viewer predictions down below in the comments and I'll have a read of them, and the one closest to the results as possible wins. So let's get into it. Crystal Palace against Liverpool. Liverpool always love going to Selhurst Park, and Liverpool, they're going to have a field day today. Crystal Palace, they've been shaky so far in my eyes. Yeah, they've got some points, but they've just not shown the desire. I'm looking for Liverpool at top of the league, hence the reason I'm going to go with a 4-1 victory to Liverpool. And then we're going to move on to Arsenal Southampton. Aaron Ramsdale, the club that gave him a shot in Europe, in the Premier League, to try and get them to win the title. Didn't work out, and no, I wasn't talking about Southampton. The club now have given him a second chance down at the South Coast. Played for Bournemouth, got him relegated. Second bite at the cherry. Can he keep Southampton up? Let's have a look. Southampton, not really the good performances so far. Arsenal have been better by miles, and it's going to be a 3-1 victory. Comfortable for Arsenal. Southampton, they just don't really show the characteristics of a Premier League side. Brentford against Wolves. Wolves played much better than Liverpool last week. Lost 2-1. They were very unfortunate. Brentford, I'm going to say it here, 3 goals in the first minute of the game. I'm going to predict Bryan Mbeumo to score another first minute goal, and everyone would probably be going crazy if he hasn't scored 3 on the trot in the first minute. But yeah, let's give it a go. I'll give it a 2-0 victory to Brentford. Wolves, they'll try and play like they did against Liverpool. They'll fall short, miss their chances. Brentford will capitalise, cut through the back. Bryan Mbeumo first minute goal. And yeah, just all in all, good performance for Brentford. Leicester against Bournemouth. This one has this sense of unpredictability around it, and that's the reason why I am going to go for a draw. But what score do I go for? Because it has the 0-0, it has the 1-1, it has the 2-2, and it has the 3-3, but it doesn't have anything higher than that. I'm going to go with 1-1, but don't be surprised if it ends 0-0 or 2-2. Man City against Fulham. And before I do Man City against Fulham, I will be taking a look next week in the prediction video at how many points I've got so far this season, and that will be on Matchday 8's video. So keep an eye out for that, because that will be the end segment. Now then, back to the predictions. Man City against Fulham. Let's just have a think. Fulham, they've played brilliant in the last couple games, beating an unbeaten Forest side since the opening day. Man City, on the other hand, it's Man City, what do you expect? However, this game, Man City drew last time. They're going to draw again. 2-2. Controversial and hot take, but I reckon Emile Smith-Rowe's going to have a ball-out performance, stand-out performance in his Fulham shirt, and probably the best performance of the Premier League season he'll have. And Man City, Haaland will score 2, Smith Rowe will score 2, field day for my fantasy team, and let's move on to West Ham against Ipswich. Ipswich, I have high hopes for them. 2-2 against Aston Villa. Liam Delap's in fine form. I'm telling you this, Liam Delap will score a goal in this game. And I guarantee Jared Bowen will get a goal or an assist in this game as well. As for the scoreline, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. I just can't decide between West Ham and Ipswich at this time. West Ham made so many good signings. We all thought they'd be challenging for Europe. They're currently mid-table. And now let's move on to Everton and Newcastle. Everton, I think you're going to take a 1-0 lead. Do I think you're going to hold it? Yes. Until the 70th minute, where Newcastle score 2, Anthony Gordon against his former club, and Alexander Isak score, and then in the 90th and added on time, you will see possibly a goal from Joelinton, and that is the reason why I'm going 3-1. Let me just redo that. 3, that's abysmal, Callum. 3-1. Let's move on to the Sunday. Sunday, the 6th of October. Aston Villa against Manchester United. United against the Villains. United have been poor. I don't see them winning. In fact, I reckon it's going to be 4-0. Manchester United fans, quote me if I'm wrong, and if Manchester United do win, feel free to let me know it. But I don't think your team is good enough for Europe now. You have fallen off so much. Lenny Yoro in the side, completely different story, because it's your defence that's shaky, your attack can't pass or shoot. Just like Chelsea until they face Wolves and Brighton. But let's go on to Chelsea, and I'm giving high hopes now for Chelsea. They're now 4th. Turns out my roasting video just helped them along in the season. And it's going to be another win against Nottingham Forest, Derby County's rivals. 3-1. Sorry, Nottingham Forest. You're going to turn up to Stamford Bridge and you're going to see Palmer score a hat-trick again. There we go, just said it. Brighton against Spurs. Now, there's 2 things guaranteed in life. Spurs getting overconfident and thinking they're on top of the world after beating a mediocre Man United side. And Brighton getting absolutely battered away and then going home and winning 4-0. None of them is going to happen. Going to be a cracking 2-2 draw. Son, where was he? I don't know if I missed an injury or something, but I think Spurs will need Son if they're going to win the game. Brennan Johnson will get involved in both the goals, whether it's an assist, a goal, or just a crucial pass. And on Brighton's hands, I'll go with Jack Inshelwood to get a goal contribution in the game. That is it for today's video, guys. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe. You are the best friends. Crispy Bacon Army. See you soon.